What the fuck? Okay. Um. Yeah. What's up with you guys, man? It's Grindline Productions, and we up. It's 5 in the morning. Getting right. I bet many of you are wondering why I set this live to be at 5 in the morning. But the only reason why I did this is because I need this to help me stay more consistent with my morning routines. You know, with stretching, get my workout in because you guys know I run track. So I feel way more efficient when I do all this before I go to practice. So I practice at like I gotta be at the school by 7:45. So I get up like 2 hours earlier. Just to just to get right. You feel me? Just to get right. So yeah, that's what we doing. That's what we doing today. We starting the morning off right. We getting up before the competition because you got to think about it, man. Hold on, let me set this up. Let me set this up. And hold. I guess I hold my phone up because like you gotta think about it, man. Who's really most people? Who's really gonna wake up early as hell just to get that work in? A lot of people not gonna do that for real. So I gotta do the things that's required to be great. Always preach it to you guys. Like if you want to be great, you gotta do what's required. So for me, I'm gonna do what's required. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really expecting anybody to be here just to watch me at 5 in the morning because if you getting up just to look at me work out and stuff like that at 5 in the morning, then I have no idea what you're doing. You should be getting better yourself. But if you're just tuning in and you want to get that work in yourself, but you just want somebody else to be there, then that's cool too. But yeah, pretty much how this is gonna go. I'm gonna be stretching. I'm gonna be doing my workouts, and that's gonna be the law for real. And I'm gonna try to keep this up for as much as I can. And yeah, I figured like every day that I wake up and do this, I become 1% better because at least I'm sticking to my routine. So yeah, that's that. Let me leave my bed real quick. Just getting up. Y'all low key seeing the inside morning life of Grind Life Productions. So enjoy this. Enjoy this, man. Oh boy. I got a test today as well. Honestly, I realized yesterday because I was studying for it, but I haven't been studying like I should. And like as I was reading, I realized that man, I actually genuinely do like to read and study. I just gotta force myself to do it. That's pretty much all it is, man. Like I never really liked to read, but I was always smart. So like whenever I did read, I was able to get a lot out of what I read. I just gotta actually do it. Shit. But yeah, I just gotta put it to work. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Oh man, I think. Oh, what we gonna be doing at practice today? Usually, usually Tuesdays would be technical Tuesdays for us. So like we just work on like technical stuff, but we didn't practice We didn't practice yesterday because we had a meet the day before, so coach gave us the day off. Good thing we got that. Coach gave us the day off, and yeah, we was cooling for that day. But today, I think he really about to give us that work though, for sure. For sure. Hold up, I'm gonna get some water because I need to hydrate. Oh yeah, this is just a tip for you guys. Drink some water off the wake up because it'll get you right. It'll get everything flowing properly. Promise you. And yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got some got some presents for me. I got my dumbbells so I can do like my sit-ups and stuff because I can't control myself in doing sit-ups because I be going hard. I do sit-ups, so boy. Good water, good water, good water, good water. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, back to stretching. Oh man. You guys don't know how badly I want to go back to sleep. But I know I gotta be great. So, fuck that. And plus, I went to sleep like around like 11:50 last night. So, I mean, early. I be waking up early, bro. So it's like, I really don't even. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking some bullshit. But I've been focusing on going to sleep earlier. It's been beneficial. I say, I've been able to, I'm not staying up at like 2 in the morning like I was, because I'll just be staying up till 2 just playing the game and stuff. But, I mean, I wouldn't be doing that on days that I got practice, because I know I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up when I'm tired. Because if I don't, then shoot, I'm gonna just be at practice getting my ass kicked because I ain't get no sleep. So, um, on the weekdays, I don't normally be doing that, but I noticed that going to sleep like that late, it brings me nothing, because I'm just wasting time. And that's how most guys relapse, honestly, because they're just like staying up at night when they're not supposed to. Because honestly, your body is going to tell you when you need to go to sleep. And most people, they don't listen to their bodies, but you need to, because that's really essential. Like, really essential. But yeah, it's really essential to listen to your body, because like when you start yawning, that's when you're supposed to be getting ready for bed, bro. Like, at night when you first start yawning, that's a signal your body is giving you to get ready for bed. But most guys spend their time just staying up all night, not listening to their bodies, and just, yeah, they wake up on bad timing. But not me though. I'm fighting that urge, because I was honestly yesterday I was really BSing, and I'm not trying to have days like that anymore. And that's another reason why I'm doing it. That's another reason why I'm doing this, because I know, like, if I do my workout early in the morning, I actually whoa, almost fell. I actually do like stay consistent with the rest of my day, because I started my morning off right. Shake out the arms. Yeah, another one. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You don't even put my chain on. I don't know if you guys could see me. But wait, actually, yes you can. Let me just angle it a little bit more. Cause I am here at 1 and a. Oh shoot, we got some people. Somebody watching. Yo, I don't know who's there, but what's up? We live at 5:31 a.m. If you guys watching, you can leave a comment. I'll check it. But I mean, I'm be doing my workout, so yeah. Yeah. actually about to put on cause I know a YouTuber who does something like this. He usually be having motivational stuff playing in the background. I'm understanding why, because I'm not just about to be up here talking to myself the whole entire time. I can, but I'm not about to be doing that. I can't play no music because I'm not trying to get my. Not trying to get it copywritten. Oh, you know what? Because I want to log in, but I can't do that because I don't want to change nothing on my phone. So I'm gonna just risk not being logged in. And just look up like motivation. Motivational speeches. Wait, nah. Yeah, I know a good one. Gravemind. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but Gravemind is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. But yeah, Gravemind is pretty dope. Good motivation page. So yeah, we just gonna have that plan. I usually work out to freaking music, but I'm not. I'm not trying to get copywritten, so no. It's just hit me. I don't know what I'm fighting for anymore. It's an hour long, so let's go for this. Hope it's not too loud. Alright, but morning motivation. Y'all already know what it is. We get into it early in the morning, 5:30 a.m. I got practice in 2 more hours, but I'm up while they sleep, and I'm getting it in. So, you guys watching this live, you should be getting it in too. Don't just be watching me. Put that work in. Don't be wasting a valuable time that you're not going to get back. So yeah, man. Getting it this morning. You see in any situation what you expect to see. See the good side and conquer defeat. All things do work together for good if you'll just develop clear vision. The difference between success and failure is found in one's attitudes towards setbacks, handicaps, discouragements, and other disappointing situations. When you lose, learn, and then go on to win next time. Stop blaming luck. Research every setback. Find out what went wrong. Blaming luck never got anyone where he wanted to go. Remember, there is a good side in every situation. Find it. A goal is an objective, a purpose. A goal is more than a dream. It's a dream being acted upon. Nothing happens, no forward steps are taken until a goal is established. Without goals, individuals just wander through life. Goals are as essential to success as air is to life. No one ever stumbles into success without a goal. No one ever lives without air. Get a clear fix on where you want to go. The important thing is not where you were or where you are, but where you want to get.
The only way to get full power, to develop full go force, is to do what you want to do. Surrender to desire and gain energy, enthusiasm, mental zip, and even better health. It's never too late to let desire take over. Energy increases, multiplies, when you set a desired goal and resolve to work toward that goal. When you surrender yourself to your desires, when you let yourself become obsessed with a goal, you receive the physical power, energy, and enthusiasm needed to accomplish your goal. The most amazing thing about a deeply entrenched goal is that it keeps you on course to reach your target.
Metagenics gets to the root of whole body health with pure, potent
Oh
ingredients
my
sourced from
god, I
nature,
hate
clinically tested and
ads.
trusted by doctors for decades. And unlike some other supplements,
Ads
Metagenics
are
is
passion.
scientifically designed to be
This is why
completely
this shit is
absorbed and start working in as little as 45 minutes, bringing your body back into balance for lasting well-being. Nourish your systems, don't just manage your symptoms, and unleash your inner power to heal. Metagenics.
When you surrender to your goal, the goal works itself into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is always in balance. Your conscious mind is not, unless it is in tune with what your subconscious mind is thinking. Without full cooperation from the subconscious mind, a person is hesitant, confused, indecisive. With your goal absorbed into your subconscious mind, you react the right way automatically. The conscious mind is free for clear, straight thinking. The goal constantly speaks. I am the image you want to make real. Here is what you must do to make me real. Set goals to get things done. Act on your ideas and gain mind tranquility. The person determined to achieve maximum success learns the principle that progress is made one step at a time. Every big accomplishment is a series of little accomplishments. Cross bridges when you come to them. Many things determine how long you will live. Weight, heredity, diet, psychic tension, personal habits. The quickest way to the end is to retire and do nothing. Every human being must keep an interest in life just to keep living. Is hope enough? Why not take action to support your hope? Action cures fear. Hope is a start, but hope needs action to win victories. Next time you experience big fear or little fear, steady yourself. Then search for an answer to this question. What kind of action can I take to conquer my fear? Isolate your fear. Then take appropriate action. Build confidence and destroy fear. Yes, fear is real, and we must recognize it exists before we can conquer it. Worry, tension, embarrassment, panic all stem from mismanaged negative imagination.
I'll put some shorts on.
The old "it's only in your mind" treatment presumes fear doesn't really exist, but it does. Fear is real. Fear is success enemy number one. Fear stops people from capitalizing on opportunity. Fear wears down physical vitality. Fear closes your mouth when you want to speak. Truly, fear is a powerful force. In one way or another, fear prevents people from getting what they want from life. Condition yourself with this fact. All confidence is acquired and
Liddy.
developed. No one is born with confidence. Those people you know who radiate confidence, who have conquered worry, who are at ease everywhere and all the time, acquired their confidence, every bit of it. You
Confidence,
can
boy.
too. Every day, thousands of people bury good ideas because they are afraid to act on them. And afterward, the ghosts of those ideas come back to haunt them. No person is all good, and no person is all bad. The perfect person just doesn't exist. If we let our thinking go uncontrolled, we can find much to dislike in almost anyone. If we manage our thinking properly, if we think right toward people, we can find many qualities to like and admire in the same person. View it this way. Your mind is a mental broadcasting station.
What kind of enemy is that?
This broadcasting system transmits messages to you on two equally powerful channels. Channel P, positive, and channel N, negative. Bear in mind that the longer you stay tuned to either channel P or channel N, the more interested you become and the harder it is to switch channels. This is true because one thought, positive or negative, sets off a whole chain reaction of similar thought.
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly, just highlight your text and type how you want to sound. Get your message right every time. Download it for free at Grammarly.com.
Wow.
You own
Hate
it,
ads.
so manage your thought broadcasting station. When your thoughts turn to people, make channel P your listening habit. If channel N cuts in, say stop. Then switch channels.
Stress. I'm gonna do the work.
To make the switch, all you must do is think of one positive quality about the individual. In true chain reaction style, this one thought will lead to another and another, and you will be glad. When you are alone, you and only you can decide whether you will listen to channel P or channel N. But when you are talking with someone else, that person has a measure of control over how you think. We must remember that most people do not understand the concepts of thinking right toward people. Thoughts breed like thoughts. There is real danger that if you listen to negative comments about another person, you too will go negative toward that person. These things backfire, boomerang. Make a forceful promise to yourself. Refuse to let others prejudice your thinking. Stay tuned to Channel P. Someone once said that the saddest words of tongue or pen are these: it might have been. Give your ideas value by acting on them, regardless of how good the idea. Unless you do something with it, you gain nothing. Where there's a will, there's always a way. is to suffer. To survive is to find meaning in the suffering.
What if I
If there
heard
is a purpose in life at all, there must be a purpose in suffering and in dying. But no man can tell another what this purpose is. Each must find out for himself and must accept the responsibility that his answer prescribes. If he succeeds, he will continue to grow in spite of all
Worked out
indignities.
time, bro.
He who has a why to live can bear with almost any how. What alone remains is the last of human freedoms, the ability to choose one's attitude in a given set of circumstances. If someone now asked of us the truth of Dostoevsky's statement that flatly defines man as a being who can get used to anything, we would reply, yes, a man can get used to anything, but do not ask us how. Man's search for meaning is the primary motivation in his life, and not a secondary rationalization.
So y'all know I
of
only
instinctual
do about
drives.
3 sets, 20 push-ups, so that's 60.
This meaning is unique and
That I gotta
specific
do.
in that it must and can
Just
be
did 20, so
fulfilled
I
by
got
him alone.
41.
Only then does it achieve a significance which will satisfy his
I only
own
do all
will
this just
to
to
meaning.
shock my body and to get it ready for it. So, God. Okay.
Reaction formations and sublimations. But as for myself, I would not be willing to live merely for the sake of my defense mechanisms, nor would I be ready to die merely for the sake of my reaction formations. Man, however, is able to live and even to die for the sake of his ideals and values. Man needs something for the sake of which to live. The existential vacuum is a widespread phenomenon of the 20th century. It may be due to a twofold loss which man has had to undergo since he became a truly human being. At the beginning of human history, man lost some of the basic animal instincts in which an animal's behavior is embedded. Man has suffered another loss in his more recent development, inasmuch as the traditions which buttressed his behavior are now rapidly diminishing. No instinct tells him what he has to do, and no tradition tells him what he ought to do. Sometimes he does not even know what he wishes to do. Instead, he either wishes to do what other people do, conformism, or he does what other people wish him to do, totalitarianism.
Oh my God.
The existential vacuum manifests itself mainly in a state of boredom. Now we can understand Schopenhauer when he said that mankind was apparently doomed to vacillate eternally between the two extremes of distress and boredom.
Find what gives you strength, what moves you.
Bruh,
Find your feel.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's way harder doing the workouts off the
Such
wake up
widespread phenomena as depression,
than it is during the day,
aggression,
bro.
and addiction
I'm over here struggling to do 20
We
push-ups.
recognize the existential vacuum underlying
I
them.
feel like over here struggling to do 20 push-ups, bro. Mind you, I do this on a daily, bro. So 20 push-ups would be light work to me, but it's like when you fresh off the weight, bro.
Sometimes the frustrating will to meaning is vicarious
Shit.
and compensated
You gonna
by
have
a
some
will to
fun.
power, including most primitive
I'm having
forms
some
of
fun
will to
right
power,
now.
the will to money.
Golly. But the work gotta get done. I ain't here to complain.
In other
I
cases,
ain't
the
here to
place
bitch
of
about it.
frustrated will
I'm
to
just here to
meaning
do
is
it.
taken by the will to pleasure.
Just get
That is
that
why
work in, bro.
existential frustration often
get
eventuates
that
in
work.
sexual compensation. We can observe in such cases that the sexual libido becomes rampant in the
20 more,
existential
20
vacuum.
more. I just did 40.
The meaning
20
of life
more.
differs from man to man, from day to day, and from hour to hour. What matters, therefore, is not the meaning of life in general, but rather the specific meaning of a person's life at a given moment. To put put the question in general terms would be comparable to the question posed to a chess champion. Tell me, master, what is the best move in the world? There simply is no such thing as the best, or even a good move, apart from a particular situation in a game. The same holds for human existence. One should not search for an abstract meaning of life. Everyone has his own specific vocation or mission in life to carry out a concrete assignment which demands fulfillment. Therein he cannot be replaced, nor can his life be repeated. Everyone's task is as unique as his specific opportunity to implement it. As each situation in life represents a challenge to man and presents a problem for him to solve, the question of the meaning of life may actually be reversed. Ultimately, man should not ask what the meaning of his life is, but rather he must recognize that it is he who is asked.
Oh.
Each man is questioned by life, and he can only answer to life by answering for his own life. To life he can only respond by being responsible, the very essence of human existence. Live as if you were living already for the second time.
Ah.
The first time as rudely as you are about to act now. It seems to me that there is nothing which would stimulate a man's sense of responsibleness more than this maxim, which invites him to imagine first that the present is past, and second, that the past may yet be changed and amended. Such a precept confronts him with life's finiteness, as well as the finality of what he makes out of both his life and himself. By declaring that man is responsible and must actualize the potential meaning of his life, I wish to stress that the true meaning of life is to be discovered in the world rather than within man or his own psyche.
This is something new that I'm about to
Being
do.
human always points and
It's like
is
I'm
directed
raising
to
my
something
arms.
or someone other
I
than
would do this for
oneself.
time, but I'm gonna clock, so
Be it a meaning to
Please do
fulfill
this,
or another
let's-
human being to encounter. The more one forgets himself
20 each, 3
by giving
times.
himself to a cause to serve or another person to love, the more human he is and the more he actualizes himself. What is called self-actualization is not an attainable aim at all, for the simple reason that the more one would strive for it, the more he would miss it. In other words, self-actualization is possible only as a side effect of self-transcendence.
7.
We can discover this meaning in life in 3 different ways.
10.
1, by creating a work or doing a deed.
2.
2, by experiencing something or encountering someone.
4.
And 3, by the attitude we take toward unavoidable suffering.
7.
The first, the way of achievement or accomplishment, is quite obvious. The second and third need further elaboration.
Oh. Oh.
The second way of finding a meaning in life is by experiencing
Oh
something,
my God.
such as goodness,
That's
truth, and beauty. By experiencing nature and culture, or
This is really
by
Ground Life
experiencing
Productions, yo.
another human being in his very uniqueness.
This right here is
Love is
Ground
the
Life
only way to
Productions,
grasp
bro.
another human being in the innermost core of his personality.
It don't get any more Ground Life Productions than
The
this.
third way of finding a meaning in life
promise
is by
you.
suffering.
I promise you it
We
doesn't.
must never forget that we may
This
also
is
find
really
meaning in life
Ground Life
even when
Productions.
confronted with a hopeless situation, when facing a fate that cannot
It's a
be
lifestyle,
changed.
man.
For what then matters is to bear witness to the uniquely human potential at its best, which is to transform a personal tragedy into a triumph, to turn one's predicament into a human achievement. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Suffering ceases to be suffering at the moment it finds a meaning. Man's main concern is not to gain pleasure or to avoid pain, but rather to see a meaning in his life. That is why man is even ready to suffer on the condition to be sure that his suffering has a meaning.
Metagenics replenishes nutrients missing from modern diets with Vital Multi, a multivitamin unlike any other. Only Vital Multi adds a patented blend of plant extracts and phytonutrients sourced from nature, clinically shown to support cellular health and healthy aging. Bring your body back into balance for lasting well-being. Metagenics, science that creates balance.
To suffer unnecessarily is masochistic rather than heroic. He who has a why to live can bear with almost any how. There are situations in which one is cut off from the opportunity to do one's work or to enjoy one's life. But what never can be ruled out is the unavoidability of suffering. In accepting this challenge to suffer bravely, life has a meaning up to the last moment. And it retains this meaning literally to the end. In other words, life's meaning is an unconditional one. For it even includes the potential meaning of unavoidable suffering. He who has a why to live can bear with almost any how.
Man, this should really get me, yo. Oh, God. This is the grind, though. A lot of dudes ain't gonna wake up and do this, though, so I'll find peace in that. But still got work I gotta get done.
An amazingly complex and extraordinary
Still got work I gotta get done. And it's not, I don't even do this to be better than other people. I do this to become better than myself.
Each individual in purpose and unique in function.
Because, like, what you need to understand is that
Each
even when you
interweaving
average,
and joining to form an
you can
enchanted
still do
loom
better than
of
other
over a quadrillion
Right.
connections.
It takes a real brain to become better than yourself.
A 3-pound mass of pinkish gray tissue that would hardly rate the second glance of a casual observer.
Last set.
Yet within its dark furrows, folds and chambers lies the divine spark of light that gives animated
That's it,
life
baby.
to the
Let's
human
go.
body. And the power of raw, godlike intelligence to the mind.
Wow, production's gonna take over the
Power
world.
that allows man to think, reason, and feel.
For sure.
Comprehend, understand, and remember. Desire, create, and achieve. The energized substance that enables one to transform thought into action and vision into reality. The human brain is a high-powered optical processor that can quickly retrieve from its depths of memory any chosen amount of the billions of pieces of information that comes in through the eyes and senses during each waking second. In active retrieval, it can replay three-dimensionally in the mind's eye all of the vividness, sensory richness, feeling,
Hold
and
up.
emotion associated with the original memory event.
Right.
This unique ability of the human brain to form rich, emotion-provoking visual images is what separates man from animal. It is this
They hate
internal light of the mind,
Can't let the hate get to you, man.
which we call
Gotta keep going hard.
intelligence, creative
All day,
power,
every day.
and imagination.
Yo, I'm going live right now.
The mind of man is capable of anything because everything is in it. All of the past, as well as all of the future.
Family shit, man.
We now know that the brain is not only the storehouse of knowledge, but is literally the key to our success or failure in life.
Let's get these sit-ups in.
Achieving
these
our
squats.
goals and our heart's desire
And it's gonna
is
be
not
over. How long
determined
have I been on?
primarily by outside
It's
influences,
6:01. We're going for 45
but by our
minutes.
own mind and the images
images we create and store within it. The basic laws that govern modern physics, and that are the very foundation of our world's technological developments, were first visualized in the mind of an uneducated 16-year-old boy who imagined himself riding
Anything,
on
I
a
should
beam
go
of
on
light as
TikTok,
it traveled
because
through
that really
space
get me right.
at 186,000 miles
Yeah,
per
I think I'm
second.
alternate.
This
See
young
what happens
man,
when you put that
Albert
work in.
Einstein,
You get good
later
ideas.
clothed his sensory impressions of that imaginary ride through space in mathematical terms, formulating the theory of relativity. Wolfgang Mozart, one of the world's great composers, saw, heard, and felt each masterpiece in his mind before it was composed on paper. Michelangelo attributed his genius in sculpture to his ability to first envision in raw marble a detailed, three-dimensional image of the work he had first conceived in his mind. History is replete with examples of great achievers who equated their power of success with their ability to first formulate in their mind's eye an intensely vivid, sensory-detailed image of that which they desired to create, possess, and achieve. Everything that man has ever accomplished and achieved, every great work, every discovery, first existed in someone's mind in the form of a vivid image. Every act, every deed that has enabled man to progress and motivated him to excel and achieve was first born three-dimensionally in the mind. Not only do mental images exert influence over man's creative self, they also have tremendous power over his body.
Okay, so what the hell is error? Basically, it's a water bottle that collides with science to make a little magic in your brain. Did you know that since 80% of taste happens in your nose, you can actually taste through sense alone? And that's the science behind error. Water in, flavor pod on, activate, drink. With every sip, air gets filled with 100% natural aroma. You just drink pure
It
water.
adds
No
passion.
sugar, no sweeteners, no nasties. Yet you experience flavor. Yeah, it's pretty mind-boggling, and we love it.
Some more.
Our bodies react to mental images in ways similar to how they react to images from the outside, concrete world. Edmund Jacobson, an American physiologist, has shown that if you can graphically picture yourself running, for example, feeling the
60
strain of
sit-ups.
the muscles in your legs, feeling the blood rushing through your body to energize and nourish it, sensing your heart rate accelerating to maximum capacity, that during this imagery exercise alone, the muscles
I
in
might
your
do some
body
work
will
with the
actually
dumbbells as
undergo
well.
subtle but measurable
Since my
contractions
Warner workouts are
comparable to the
relatively
changes
short,
that
so
occur during actual physical running.
hold up.
Recently, research has shown that people can have extraordinary control over the parts of their body whose functions were previously thought to be under involuntary control.
I guess what?
Their ability to accomplish such feats were shown to be made up of vivid
You
sensory
wake up playing a real game, man.
visualization.
The game of life. That's the real
Many
game you
medical
really need to be
doctors have
focused
adapted
on.
the visualization
Forget all that
technique for
PS5,
their
forget all that
disease-afflicted
Xbox.
patients, having them
Forget all
picture
that.
themselves as healthy,
Play the game of life.
disease-free individuals.
We need to be focused on leveling up. And that
These
every single
doctors
day.
often guide
All
their
day,
patients
every day.
into imagining
That's the
that
only
their
thing that's
white
going to be
blood cells
beneficial. So
are white knights,
why would we even waste our
attacking
time
and
in these
destroying their
virtual
diseases
these
and
virtual
malignancies.
reality that brings us nothing
What energy force
in real
is it
life?
that transforms a vivid image
I'll tell you
our
what, the only
imaginations into
virtual
concrete
reality we should be worried about is the reality in here.
Through advances
It's
in
not
the brain
virtual, but
sciences, physics, and mathematics,
it's a reality
the
though.
age-old phenomenon of
Better
visualization
meditate. It's
can
something
be
you
easily
wanna
explained and simply understood.
I don't even know, bro.
Take full
Just
control of
do
your
something,
life
bro.
and have
Just get
greater
better at
control
it. That's
of the
all.
circumstances around you. One cancer doctor has his patients visualize their cancer as chopped up hamburger meat and their white blood cells as dogs devouring
Alright,
and destroying
I got,
the hamburger.
50 squats, but not
Images
100
held intently
squats.
in the mind can
50
literally
weighted.
affect every cell in the human
50 body weight. We going with 50 weighted.
Besides affecting our bodies, imagery has power over our lives and the opportunities made available for us to achieve our hopes and aspirations. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up with a cheerful disposition, with a positive attitude toward yourself and high expectations of the coming day, that your sensory impressions actually manifest themselves in the external world? A person who is sensitive to this cause and effect relationship feels intuitively that almost like magic, any pure image that he can hold in his mind will eventually manifest itself into a physical, concrete reality. Taking visualization and its power one step further, physicists have begun to study body energy and its effects on the world outside of the body. Numerous experiments have been conducted that clearly illustrate that visual images, embellished with the rich sensory detail of sound, touch, taste, smell, and fired with emotion, can produce measurable energy that directly affects objects in the physical world. The researchers also found that if the images were vague, lacking in detail and feeling, they possessed no power to impact upon matter. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Positive and wishful thinking, artificial hype, and external motivation alone will not produce the power to change your internal and external world. Only thinking in your heart, heartfelt, sensory-inspired, three-dimensional visualization is the key to your power. You can think in your heart, allowing yourself to make full contact with every one of your personal and professional aspirations, seeing them, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling them, and sensing the strong emotions that accompany
It's
their
6:09 in the morning.
indelibly into your
I'm
brain
getting
and
it in.
nervous system and create a force internally.
Ain't nobody gonna
and
be able
in
to
the
stop me,
external
bro.
world for their
I'm
realization.
really a force to be reckoned with.
The richer and more intense your dreams
You
become,
getting it in?
the better your chances
6
for
in the
success.
morning? Who really touching you? Who really say anything
If
to
the
you?
image we hold in our mind ultimately
You
expresses
got up
itself
before
in
them people
concrete
made an
reality,
opinion.
then each of
You
us
was awake
possesses the
before
power
them
of
people made an
creation,
opinion.
the power to make of our lives
Can't nobody say
that
nothing
which
to
we
you, bro.
desire, the power to
Can't nobody
create
say
a
nothing to me.
personal inner and outer
I've been
world
getting it in off the
that
wake
is
up.
rich
Most
in
people not even
purpose
awake
and
yet,
content,
but I'm getting it in.
a
Cause I'm
world that is
serious.
laced
I'm
with
dedicated.
achievement and success.
I ain't forget about that 50
Sensory-rich
body weight.
visualization is the mechanism of this creation. The act of visualization and the resultant power that the image possesses to influence one's body, mind, and environment has mystified
Let's get
and
money.
intrigued mystics, philosophers, and poets throughout history. For thousands of years, man has yearned to know what it is that enables him to see, with his eyes closed, the same detailed images that reflect the reality he perceives with his eyes open. You'll be able to harness the same powers of body and mind that have inspired and guided all of the world's great achievers to high levels of personal and professional achievement.
The mind is the most delicate, most sensitive instrument in all creation. Through nutritional research, we've learned that the body reflects the diet fed the body. Physical stamina, resistance to disease, body size,
50
even
weighted.
how long we live are all
50 body
closely
weight.
related to what we eat.
You on that?
The body is what the body
You on
is
all
fed.
that? So far we
By the
did
same
about
token, the mind
60
is
push-ups.
what the mind is fed.
60 sit-ups. 60 of, it's not push-ups, but it's
Mind
like
food, of
arm
course, doesn't
swings.
come in packages.
So yeah, we did about 60 of
Buy it at the
those.
store.
And 50
Mind food is
50
your
weighted
environment.
50 weighted squats and 50 body weight squats.
All the countless things that
So it's like 100
influence your
squats we just
conscious
did.
and subconscious thought.
Whew. I want to say that's
Each
it, but I
of us
know it's not.
inherited a certain capacity to develop. But how much of that capacity we have developed and the way we have developed that capacity depends on the kind of mind food we feed it.
Because it's on my mind to do this workout with these dumbbells.
The
So.
mind reflects what its environment feeds it,
Oh my
just
God.
as surely as the body reflects the food you feed it.
We gonna get in.
As the saying goes, you are a product of your
We
environment.
do like 3 sets of
Mark it well.
3 sets of 15.
Environment shapes us, makes us think the way we do. Try to name just one habit or one mannerism you have that you did not pick up from other people. Relatively minor things, like the way we walk, cough, hold a cup. Our preferences for music, literature, entertainment, clothing, all stem in very large part from environment. More important, the size of your thinking, your goals, your attitudes, your very personality is formed by your environment. Prolonged association with negative people makes us think negatively. Close contact with petty individuals develops petty habits in us. On the bright side, companionship with people
It's 2024, man.
raises the level of
What you
our
gonna do to attack the new year? What you gonna do differently
close contact with
than what you did last year?
gives us ambition.
That's all it is. You wanna
You will change over the
you
months
wanna be in the
and
same
years
position
as
as
you
choosing
go.
last year. If you keep doing the same old
How
habits.
you will change
So why don't you switch it
depends
around?
on your future
You already know what's gonna
environment, the
happen if
mind
you
food you feed
keep
yourself.
doing the same thing, but you don't know what's gonna happen if you actually switch it up.
Recondition yourself for success.
I wasn't doing none of this last year. I mean, I was, but I wasn't really recording myself. Some days I was consistent, some days I wasn't. But at least I know that if I got this camera on, I'm be consistent. Cause I gotta show up and show out. I gotta show out. Got to. I was showing up, but I wasn't really showing out. Be showing out is pulling up in every day, which I intend on doing. I'm be doing this on YouTube and TikTok. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna be on TikTok with it. Today I'm just on YouTube, and then the next day I'm gonna be on YouTube. But tomorrow TikTok, after tomorrow then YouTube. But we not even about to worry about that right now because we not even in the future yet. We in the present. So we gotta focus on the present. You feel me? Be great.
And in our blessed ignorance, we saw our way clear to accomplish these goals. But what happened? Long before we reached the age when we could begin to work toward our great objectives, a multitude of suppressive influences went to work. From all sides we heard, it's foolish to be a dreamer, and that our ideas were impractical, stupid, naive, or foolish. That you have got to have money to go places. That luck determines who gets ahead, or you've got to have important friends. You're too old or too young. As a result of being bombarded with the "you can't get ahead, so don't bother to try" propaganda, most people you know can be classified into 3 groups. First
I
group,
see y'all, man.
those who
I hope y'all
surrendered
getting that
to
work in too. See, it's like 2 of y'all watching. I hope y'all getting that work in too.
the majority of people are
It's
so
6:16
down
in the
inside
morning.
that they haven't
We
got
getting
what
in
it
that
takes.
work early.
That real success, real
Who really stopping us?
accomplishment
Nobody.
is for others who are lucky or
We
fortunate
are the
in
real
some
1%.
special respect.
99.
You can easily
99%
spot
of
these
people
because
in the
they
world
go to
don't
great
do this.
lengths to rationalize
They
analyze
don't.
their status and
They
explain
don't.
how
This
happy
really
they
separates
are.
us from the pack. This really separates us
This
from
group
everybody
is, in
else.
reality,
We
just
above
the other
average
extreme of the
because we put in that
discontented
work in.
job switcher searching for
A lot of people wake up early, but they don't stay up. They don't put that work in. But we put in that work in though, because we got the bigger picture in mind. It's all about the end goal. It's all about the end goal. If you don't got the end goal in sight, then what are you doing? You're not doing nothing. Have the end goal in sight at all times. No distractions. 2024, retaining our seed. We going crazy. Not on these females, but we going crazy on our goals. Sacrificing this whole year for our goals. No distractions. Relationships can wait. Relationships can wait. We gotta win right now. We gotta set ourselves up for the best right now. Because it's either now or never. What do you want? 10 years of sacrifice or 10 years of pleasure? With the 10 years of sacrifice, you get 60 years of pleasure. But with you still got to put the work in within those 60 years, but your life gonna be good though. But with the 10 years of pleasure, you get 60 years of hardships, trauma, pain, because you got to pay the price for those 10 years that you just wasted. Can't get that time back. When you was younger, you could have put that work in, but you didn't want to. You wanted to go out and party. You wanted to mess with all the females. You wanted to spill your seed. Now you got all these kids. Now you got to pay all this child support. We ain't paying no child support over here. No kids. 20 years old. No kids. Mad people my age in their 20s, they having kids. Why are you having kids in your 20s? You didn't even reach the peak of your life yet. Matter of fact, you in the peak of your life right now. The energy that you got in your 20s, you're never going to have this energy again as you get older. So why not pour into yourself and build yourself up? You can have fun later, but you got to put the work in now. A lot of people focusing on the right now. They're not focused on long term. I'm focused on the long term. And I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get what I work for. Just watch. Just watch.
People who tell you it cannot be done almost
Oh.
always are unsuccessful people. Are strictly average or mediocre at best in terms of accomplishment.
Just try something new.
The opinions of these people can be poison. Develop a defense against people who want to convince you that you can't do it. Accept negative advice only as a challenge to prove that you can do it. Be extra cautious about this. Don't let negative thinking people, negators, destroy your plan to think yourself to success. Negators are everywhere. They seem to delight in sabotaging the positive progress.
Yeah. Ground Life Productions, man. Ground Life Productions. It's a lifestyle. This ain't no game. This my life.
Mediocre person out of you.
Stay on the grind.
Extra careful.
Never stop grinding. Always go crazy.
Don't let them destroy your plans for success.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. But we about to head out. This is only day one. Keeping consistent. And yeah. But we're gonna be back. Today's Tuesday. So we're gonna be back Thursday. If you want to catch me on live again, I'm gonna be on TikTok tomorrow morning. So pull up on me over there. But I'm gonna try to do this like every day I can. Mainly throughout the week, Monday through Friday. I might do it on Saturdays too, Sundays never. But I'm aiming for Monday through Friday. But appreciate you, Yusuf. Appreciate you. You know we gotta get that working all day, every day. All day, every day. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. But yeah, catch me over there on TikTok tomorrow morning, same time, 5 a.m. We going at it. No games. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And we litty. Just go take over.
You got it in you. But yeah, we out.